Welcome to the Fantasy Baseball Update. It is May 13th. Adam Aizer with Scott White and Eric Mack. We will get to your emails at dmfantasybaseball@cbs.com. D as in Dan, M as in Meyer. But here's what's coming up on today's show. Of course, we'll give you the injuries, news, and notes. We'll look at some buy or sell candidates, but just a few, because we're moving away from that exercise, and instead we're going to replace that with the most traded players on CBSSports.com, and we will evaluate some of those trades to see if they're good deals or not. Most added, most dropped, quick pitch, look ahead to the weekend, all that good stuff. Gentlemen, how you doing?
Start your engines.
It's been a while.
By the way, you criticized me for being such a baseball guy that I need to wear a cup while I'm sitting here. I was eating sunflower seeds yesterday watching ball games at work, and I think I should claim workman's comp because I broke a tooth.
On sunflower seeds?
I cracked a tooth on sunflower seeds.
You sure did.
You see it?
Yeah, I do.
Isn't that awful?
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
So
I tried to get
I
took the seed the long way and it cracked my tooth. I'm getting old is what it means.
You don't chew dip, do you?
No.
Okay.
Why is that weakened teeth?
No, it's just bad, but it's a baseball thing. But this is just a little PSA from us, the listeners.
Yeah,
don't chew dip.
Don't do drugs.
Right. Okay. Injuries, news, and notes. I didn't even get a chance to say hi to Scott. So
hey,
Jack,
doesn't matter.
Scott, Jack Wilson is on the 15-day DL, which means Josh Wilson stays as the regular Mariners shortstop. Does he have any value?
I have a feeling, I'm going to make a prediction right now. This is the last time we talk about Jack or Josh Wilson in a podcast.
I don't know about that.
No, because he'll bring it up because Aizer doesn't know what he's talking about.
Because I bring up like 40 people a day.
Yeah, and Jack Wilson doesn't matter, so his backup certainly doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But deepest of AL-only leagues, if you need a guy who breathes.
Okay.
He does
Josh
breathe.
Wilson is breathing.
Aaron Hill missed Wednesday's game. He is still having some trouble with the hamstring. Is that a concern for you?
I think it has to be because it's the same injury as before. He couldn't cure it with an extra long DL stint. And so it's coming back. So I think it's going to be hard for him not to go on the DL again if it's the same. If the original stint didn't heal it, you know?
And he's struggling as it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think Aaron Hill was just calling me, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
No, not really.
Yeah, your phone rang, but I doubt the listeners knew it. I doubt they heard it, but you just cat's out of the bag anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're in trouble.
Let's go.
Should fantasy owners be worried about a potential innings limit for Phil Hughes?
Well, he threw 86 innings last year, and then he threw 19 in the minor leagues. So that's, what is it, around 105, 110?
Yeah, 105.
105. So you would expect that 150, 160 would be his limit, but I think they can stretch him out to 180. He's a guy that is a lot more durable than most pitchers. And it's not like he's completely raw. He's been around for the last 3 years. So it's not like his shoulder hasn't been building up. So I think of the young pitchers, he's more capable of going 180 than some others. But can you sell high? Yeah, you can sell high.
What's he up to now? Because I know
he's
been
at
pitching
39 right now.
Deep into games. I mean, if you're going 7 innings consistently, it's going to get to 180 fast.
Yeah.
He did start 2 weeks later than everybody.
That's true.
So that was a couple starts.
Well, they'll learn their lesson, and they won't do that stupid stuff.
And he is at the back end of the rotation. So after the All-Star break, he'll probably have like a good week-plus layoff, right? So that'll limit his starts to maybe 28 starts this season.
What if he's an all-star?
That's a good question. They'll probably tell him not to go.
Maybe.
I would think.
Or we could add 2 innings to his innings total.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. How about an update on Jimmie Rollins? He played in an extended spring training game on Wednesday.
Yeah, they're hoping to get him back on the homestand, which begins May 17 and 19 versus Pittsburgh. I don't know if it's going to be Monday at this point. They still got some work to do this weekend. But track that. Jimmie Rollins is obviously a must-start if he's coming off the DL.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted on Sunday and then on Fantasy Baseball
And is
today.
it my turn now?
Monday. Yes, it is. Patient
All right, Nelson Cruz looks like he will return Friday. Kurt Suzuki, however, keeps getting pushed back day after day after day. It looks like Saturday now for Kurt Suzuki, which is unfortunate because I told so many people that he'd be back on Tuesday and you could start him in deeper leagues, and now you might only get him for Saturday because if he doesn't play Sunday after coming back Saturday, that's only going to be one game. Carlos Beltran finally started jogging yesterday, and he also took batting practices and was wholly impressive. In 10 swings from the right side, he hit 7 homers. In 10 swings from the left side, he hit 5 homers. He hasn't turned on the jets, but he thinks he can turn on the jets in a few days. He is cautiously optimistic, which means early June might be a possibility now, and he believes he will skirt having microfracture surgery. Of course, he can say anything he wants, but there are still some hurdles to cross. Shire Jergens looks like it's bad news right now. There are some thought out there that he might miss a month or more, and that could make Chris Medlin a starter in deeper leagues with good matchups. Andy Pettitte looks fine for Saturday. Josh Beckett looks like he could return on Monday as a 2-start pitcher. The problem is that first start is against the Yankees, so that's problematic. And further down the list, we got Furcal returning Friday. And Brad Lidge had his MRI checkup. No loose bodies in his elbow, no structural damage, but an MRI did not heal him. There is still something that hurts.
He must not have gotten one of those good MRIs.
Well, he did get the good MRI in that there's no bad news.
Right.